Hello, everybody. Sorry, getting going live really quick this morning. Gonna wait to see if anybody wants to join in. I know I didn't send out a lot of notice, so I'm gonna work on doing that really quick. Make sure that's muted. Send out a couple things here. Do. How you guys doing? Anybody hanging out yet? Nope. Let's go ahead and get that going out. Copy that. We can close that out for now. This is one of the main things I'm going to talk about really quickly before I get into my rewards. I don't see anybody here yet. Oh, I do see someone here. Hey, what's up, Crypto Casey? Thanks for hanging out. It's a fun new season for sure, guys. We're getting better cards, new rewards, more points. But there's one hard thing about this that I'm going to talk about. Oh, sorry if I beat you the other day. Yeah, I actually won some SPS to cover some of the tournaments that I forgot to play in. Man, I've been so busy lately. I want to get back into tournaments, but then I forget to play sometimes, which is pretty much a bummer, but it happens, you know. What are you going to do? So, well, there's been so much going on. There's too much going on for a Labor Day weekend, our Memorial Day. I mean, we're all like kind of chilling with family and doing barbecues out here in the United States. I don't if you're around here, you know that, and then you're like, oh, DigiCon was going on. The season's coming to an end right before the big changes, and then all of this other stuff is happening, and it's all just kind of wild. I got into Ooze Finance, but I didn't have any time to tell anybody about that. But it's a super risky thing that I threw some money into, so we'll see if that works out, and then I'll talk about it later because their pre-sale already ended, so there's no reason to really talk about it right now. And there's just so much going on. It's been pretty wild. Yeah, I know. I'm not the best player in the game, but I bought some new cards to help me out. I'll go ahead and show off my newest cards to help me compete more in the tournament. And I finally bit the bullet and bought the dice summoners. So I have a level 8 Lorena, a level 8 Mylor, and a level 8 Bright Bloom. Bright Bloom's like ridiculous because I like never use him, and then you get that Earthquake match, and you go, okay, finally, if you don't have him, you lose. So that those are the three cards that I picked up recently to try to help my deck get a little bit stronger. I didn't get an Ulster. I know Magic Reflect can win you some games, but it just not as important. And then these poor two, just nobody really wants them. So. Let's minimize that. Let's get this. All right, we got a few of you hanging out here, so we'll start to get into the content. Um, so the main thing I wanted to show you, so I've been playing this morning. This is on my main account before we get into claiming rewards and having some fun, is that I've only earned 2 chests. And I've only earned 2 chests, and this is why. I made it to Champion 2 on this account, which is really cool because I have some chests to claim, though I have to figure out how to claim those. I didn't even think about that. Maybe if last season, maybe? No, Diamond League, Champion League. There I was. I was number 139. Only went 50% on the wins on the season. See, I'm not a spectacular player. It's these quests that try to push you into there. Let's see. Pending rewards ready to be claimed. I don't want to claim those though. How do I claim last season's rewards? Because I didn't claim those yet. Hey, what's going on, Diego? But nonetheless, I've only earned the two chests. I got bumped down here to Diamond 2. I've been playing this morning. I've been trying to do Earth, so I'm doing okay. But sometimes I probably shouldn't have chose Earth, and I lost. Win, loss, win, win, loss. Win, win, win. So not too bad. Loss, loss, win, win. Pretty solid of winning every other match. Maybe like a 60% win rate this morning. I've already got down to about 75 ECR, so I'm supposed to stop now. But I only earned two daily chests, and the reason why I only earned two daily chests is because when you look at this, I made it to champion 2, so I'm earning champion chests that cost a lot, but I'm only in Diamond 2 today, and I can't really fight my way out of Diamond 2 today unless I destroy my ECR. And I'm only earning this many points per battle, roughly. Not really, because my ECR is lower. Whereas if I was in champion, I'd be earning more than double. And so it's kind of an interesting thing to look at. Now, I can wait about 12, 13 hours, let my ECR go up a little bit more, and then come back and play some more, and I can push this number a little bit higher. But I'm never going to get to anywhere near that maximum 30 chest allotment in the first couple days of the season. And almost none of us are going to, unless you were in the top of a certain league, and on the very first day you can go ahead and just grind your way to the next league. And it's something that we're going to have to look at with all of our accounts is, do you just grind your way up into the next league if you can? It's a lot harder to do it in Diamond because the best of the best are trying to grind their way back up into champion, and just there's a lot of competitive players. And I imagine it's kind of similar for that in each one of the leagues, because you have those guys who are up in the leagues before that have now been pushed back down, and you're going to run into them, and it's going to be a lot harder for you to win. Also, at the end of the season in some of these other leagues, you might be making it to gold or silver, and you don't really have a gold or silver deck. And going forward, we don't know if that's really something that you should do. If you should just hang out in gold and like in where your deck really is, because it's going to be really hard to earn a large amount of chests playing in the league that your chests are not part of. So if you're in champion, if you make it a champion and you're going to be earning champion chests, you really want to be playing in champion most of the season. Same thing in diamond, gold, and silver. You want to be playing in the league of the chest you're trying to earn. Otherwise, it's just really hard to earn. Like you can see, another win, another good win or two, and I'll get the third chest. And yeah, I can probably grind my way to about 5 or 6 of these today, but I'm not going to get to 30 unless I really want to push this ECR down into the 50s or the 40s. And I don't want to do that, because then it's just, it's diminishing returns. And I really, right now, I'm kind of deciding, instead of focusing on Earth, I need to be focusing on the rating, which will push up. I've earned 6 season chests already, but I haven't earned enough of the these ones. Okay, now I wanted to show you guys my season rewards. What happens if I hit this? What am I claiming? Am I just claiming those 6 chests? That'll be kind of anti-productive, but I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, no, these are my 120 chests. So these are my 120 chests from last season. Okay, so that's the button to claim them. That makes a lot more sense. So we're going to start off with my little alt account, the little gold Steve account. He made it to silver 3 again, so he'll get his 12 chests. He had his big luck finally happen in this last season. During the last end of season, he pulled a gold epic card, Uraeus, and then he pulled the gold epic life card, the one that I forget her name. And those 2 cards, giving that 5,000 extra power, made it so this deck can almost play in silver without actually needing to rent, which is really cool. Yeah, so it's no longer where you finish the season in, it's the highest point you reach. So the nice part about that is that you can continue to battle without losing. But you can't, without worrying about dropping back down, and you'll still earn your same chest. Like, no matter where I end up, I'm earning champion chest on that account. Quickly looking at these, we did pull 2 of the new cards. So as you can see, last season that just ended, if you haven't claimed your season rewards cards yet, you're getting the new cards. Or I pulled 3 of them, actually. I got a Vampire Bat, I got an Ever Hungry Skull, I got one of the Merd Hamplars. I don't know, that's like a Merd, like a mermaid Viper. I don't know how to pronounce that one. We got a Crystal Smith and we got a Pellicor Bandit. And you see the Dark Energy crystals here. They're I don't believe they're getting the multiplication here because otherwise I wouldn't see a 1. So that'll probably only happen on the new chest. But the new cards are coming out of the old chest from the old seasons. As you can see, this account made it up to silver, so it'll be able to get some silver chests. And I'll have to go ahead and try to get him out of bronze. That's a little bit easier, but until I get him out of bronze, it's going to be hard to be earning these chests. And then let's go ahead and go log this one out. We'll log in my Drazius account. Now he can usually make it to Diamond 2. I actually got him into Diamond 3. And he's going to have a very interesting season because this account only has 4 teams. Dragon, Earth, Water, and Dragon, Earth. Oh, and Life. And so he has a good chance of getting daily focuses where like for the whole day he won't be able to earn any of those chests. But we'll go ahead and see how his season wraps up. We're looking hopefully. Oh, there's a legendary. Is it a new one? We got a Contessa. Let's go check. How about that? That's pretty cool. We got a Volgane, another Volgane, Naga Assassin, a Chinwala, which is still an an underrated card, and a pack. So that's really cool. We got a Broodmare, so that's one of the newer cards. But man, how about that? We got a Contessa. I'm also going to take a look at the values of the new cards and kind of talk about what we should be maybe looking to do early on with these. The rating you reset to is I think the beginning rating of the league that you get put in. I'm pretty sure that's the way it is. So you get dropped down to whatever the bottom of the league. And we can verify that on this account really quick. Let me just close out of these rewards. So my current rating is 2200 and I'm in gold 2. I haven't played any matches with this account, and you can see gold 2 is 2200. So whatever you get dropped down to is what you're going to be in, and you get dropped down a full league. So this account made it into Diamond 2 by the end of the season. So it got dropped down to gold 2. Now, one of the things I did for this account is I delegated him some of my cards. I actually need to undelegate them because I realized I'm playing without a few of my more legendary cards, just to give him some additional power because he had a rating that could put him in Diamond 2, but he didn't have the power. Now that allowed him to start in gold 2, so hopefully he can get back to diamond sooner, but we'll have to see whether or not this account can actually do that. Now, one of the things that's interesting for an account like this that I bought is that when he gets a daily focus like this of Earth, where Earth is one of his stronger teams, it means he can use Earth all day long. As opposed to in the past, he would only get to use Earth until he got 5 wins. So this is actually an advantage for a bot if it lands on a team that is good for them. On the flip side, I have a 2 out of 6 chance of not even being able to do any of the focuses if it pulls fire or death. Then I'm stuck and I can't do anything. So it also is trying to push bots to be ready to play at every single level. Yeah, renting power is too expensive right now to move up. The reason why I pushed him up to Diamond 2 is just because I owned the cards. I made Champion 2 with 2 days left and just decided not to make a push for Champion 1 to save up my ECR. It's just what I decided to do. So I was able to dump some cards over to him. Okay, now I do have one other alt account, so we'll log that one in. This is an account I made for my wife. She actually has summoners for every team, so I'm much more confident that this one will be able to earn. She actually made it to Diamond 1, so as you can see, she got bounced back down to Gold 1. So we're going to get a good amount of chests here. And now it was kind of interesting. This account was getting stuck in Diamond 2, but it was able to make it to Diamond 1 this time. And I don't know if that's because maybe more people are playing in Diamond now, so she's getting some matchups against the account is getting matchups against weaker opponents or something like that, because people are going ahead and moving up even though they might not have cards strong enough to play in Diamond. Because like if you have level 4 or 5 cards by the end of the season, you have a choice whether or not you want to go to Diamond or not. And if you could decide to move up, that means the next season you're going to earn Diamond chests. But if you're not playing in Diamond, you're not going to earn a lot. So you have to make sure that you can move up relatively quickly. So let's do a reveal. Let's see if we can get lucky again. We're looking for any of those new legendary cards being the best thing to pull today, obviously. I got the pack. There it is, Renova. That's the epic. We got another Contessa. Let's go. That's pretty awesome. The only thing I'm not getting is anything is a gold one, right? That would be even better. Okay, I also got a revealer. The revealer is the bronze stun for the death team. I know some people were mentioning that other death cards in my last video have stun. The big thing about the revealer is that he has stun at level 1. So that's something the death team doesn't really have. And the death team is actually pretty good in bronze and silver right now. So now you give them a level 1 stun to help that out even more. It makes the team even more competitive in those lower levels. That was a pretty good. I pulled another pack. We're seeing the last time of these low dark energy crystal numbers. They're going to get a lot bigger going forward in the end of the seasons. Okay, and now we'll jump over to my last account. Hey, what's going on, Butters? You got the gem too, but no legendaries. Yeah, well, this is the advantage of the fact that I own enough cards to play a lot of different accounts, you know. And some people might not like that someone like me gets to do this, but I invested a lot in beta. I had enough summoners to go ahead and you know, field 3 different accounts. It didn't make enough. I mean, and it's not like I'm doing like 3 accounts at gold or 3 accounts with at silver level like some people. No, I have a maxed out account, and then I bought even more cards, so then I have another account that plays level 6, and then I had even more cards, so I had another account that plays even more. And then I started the Gold Steve account with $150 a few months ago, just to kind of show people over this year like what you can build an account up to in Splinterlands, playing the game and blogging about the game. And that's what that whole series is about. And that account started with $150. I think its overall value now ranges, depending on Hive's value, between like $250 and $300. So, you know, put 150 in, got around $250 to $300 worth of value, and we're just about to get into the new setup where it should be earning a lot more rewards. Let's go ahead and get that last flip. Let's see if we can pull another legendary. I'm pretty happy with 2 in a season at the season end is not bad, but we do have a lot of chests here to try to pull one more. We'll see. Oh, we got a gold of the Bloodmaker. That's one of the new legendary cards. We got a gold bat. I mean, not a new card, not a new legendary. So we got 2 golds of the newer ones. Those are kind of interesting. I think if people are buying those... Oh, I got my first one of the Infiltrators. I hadn't seen that card yet. Got my first Tide Biter. He's an epic, so he's going to be a harder one to pull. We got a Jinwala. And see, if I only played my one account, I wouldn't have got a legendary either, buddy. Stealth, you know, stealth. So it's just kind of luck of the draw whether or not you're going to get one. I think these ones were kind of cool. I don't typically try to play gold, so I'm gonna go take a quick look at value of the newer cards and talk a little bit about maybe what we should do in the market, and then I'm gonna be kind of wrapping things up. Yeah, that's not bad, Prime. Yeah, you do have to drain it quite a bit. Unfortunately, I don't know. Maybe I'm not as good enough, or you know, it's hard. I'm trying to like pigeonhole myself into playing Earth, and I lose too much to move up quickly. So I only moved up to here. I mean, if I went on a couple little winning streaks here, maybe I could bounce this up to Diamond 1, but I'd still have to get through all of Diamond 1. So I'm thinking I'm going to try the grind tomorrow. You know, let some of the other people really battle it out today, and I'll start my grind on like the 2nd or 3rd day of the season. So that's kind of where we're at. Let's go to the market. We'll go to rewards cards. We'll look at the commons first. Okay, so the bat is for 4 cents. The skull is a nickel. The Bloodmaker is at 6 cents. So none of these are listed very high. As you can see, there are a few hundred on the market. And as you can see, these ones, there's, you know, 38,000, 21,000, 39,000, 15,000 on the marketplace, down around 2 cents. So if you're pulling these, you know, unless you don't want the card, I would say just keep them. There's no real point to sell a card for 4 cents that I could think of. I mean, even if you could make a profit because it's going to fall down to 2 cents, you're not going to be doing it in volume enough. So that covers kind of the commons and regular. Let's go to gold. So at gold though, see, so you're got a $1.19 for that bat. I got $2 for the blood maker. And so the interesting thing here is, let's say you want to kind of level one of these cards up. If you're lucky enough to pull a gold one, so I could sell the gold one for $2. And then I could come over here and I could go, okay, I'm going to pick up, I don't know, 20 or 30 of this one. Right? I mean, and it wouldn't even be the whole $2. And then I can push him up to level 2, level 3 right away. So that's kind of a play that I do with my gold cards, especially. I do that still now today because I'm just not looking to play in maxed out gold leagues, because I'm never going to get maxed out gold summoners. I'm never going to get maxed out gold rares. So why try to get the commons? There is maybe an argument now that it makes a little more sense to get maybe one gold common, because it might help you earn extra rating points when you're playing. I don't know if it's going to be noticeable enough, but yeah, if you can get, a gold, especially if you're playing at in bronze, it might matter more. Because see, look, you can just go ahead and, in silver, just play them at level 3, and then you just need to get your hands on one. So that's kind of an interesting way to play a whole gold team. And at least at the bronze and silver levels, you'll be earning a lot more points than somebody who's playing regular cards. All right, let's look at the rares. All right, so we got 73 cents on the Infiltrator. That's not bad. The Blossoms, wow, people don't like the Blossoms. 17 cents, that's pretty low. Is that the lowest of the new ones? Yeah. I'm surprised Volgine is beating Blossom, because I think this card isn't as usable until you get into the upper leagues. So that's Blossom. Where is... who am I forgetting about? The dragon one. Maybe they didn't get a rare. Death didn't get a rare, huh? Because they got an epic. Wait, let's get the gold off the board. Look at the gold. So right here. Oh, but over here, the Vampiric Blossom, because only 13 have been pulled, is at 7. And then you got the Infiltrator at 12. So in general, I feel like if you pull probably golds or epics are higher, and we'll just verify that really quick looking at the epics. Where are the new ones? Right here, $1.50. Well, Tidebiter's not going to be worth much. A lot of people, he's probably one of the weaker new cards, especially for an epic. I don't think a lot of people like him. No giveaways for this one right now, Nomad. Sorry. I have to actually get back to work, so I'm going to be wrapping this up in the next couple minutes. I just wanted to kind of see what things were selling at really quick. A gold epic is $20 though, so those are definitely probably worth putting on the market at this point if people are willing to pay that much for them. And let's see, if you were to get super lucky and get a Contessa, there's only two, $800. If you got a Kinjo, that's $750. Wow, Scar, somebody's willing to let go for $270. That's got to be just one person. Wow, Scar is actually selling. Jared Scar is selling much cheaper than the other two. That's interesting. I wonder why. How are the non-gold versions going? So we got $13 for Contessa, 10 for Kinjo, and Scar's actually selling for 13 over here. That's a very interesting pool. In general, these are probably going to trend lower for a little bit. And, these three here, they're down here because of supply, right? We need more players to justify the prices. So it's quite possible that if you pull these today, you could sell them, and if you're willing to wait, you could buy them somewhere around $4 or $3. I'd like to say that price appreciation on the cards are going to turn around, and things are going to stay up, and they will stay high for a while supply is low. But historically, with the new print rates of the rewards cards, until we see the active player base start to get a lot bigger, we need people to come here to buy up these supplies to go ahead and push us higher. Because really, this card is an amazing card, and it sells for 250. And then I would argue that Oceanus is better than Ifrit, much better than Fallen Spectre, much better than Ancient Lich, but his supply is just so much higher. He's better than the Spirit, but his supply is so high compared to these cards that he's way low. And these are going to have a similar feeling because they're the same print rate as these. So just be ready for that, everybody. That's kind of the last thing I wanted to touch on. Yeah, and Prime, you're right. For a little while, they're going to hold at this level. They're going to hold up above this, right? They're not going to hit this. This is like a bottom for these, right? And it's going to take at least probably like a month to hit the bottom of the cards because, I need 11 Contessas. I need 11 Jared Scars. I can probably wait on this one, but I want these two on my team relatively soon. And, am I going to spend the money to get those? I might. I have some credits here. I could go ahead and buy them up. I'm probably going to wait at least a few days, though, because I imagine they might get a little bit cheaper. But then again, we do have like the first big influx of them onto the market. So they could trend up a tiny bit before starting to trend down. And I'm saying that because I wasn't the only person who got to claim my season rewards and pull some of these cards, right? That's where a majority of them are coming from today. So hopefully this was a little bit of fun, guys. You got to see me pull some cards. Overall, I had some fun doing it. I talked about the one little problem with the new system. I'll go over it really quickly if you missed it. That the point difference in the leagues of the chests are so big that if you touch silver and you start the next day league in bronze, you need to get back to silver as quick as you can, because you can't be making 166 rating points per win. You need to be making close to 3,000. So you can't be making in the hundreds when you could be making in the thousands. Same thing for gold. When you should be making over 10,000, you can't be making 2 to 3,000 in silver. Same thing in diamond. When you could be making in the 30s, making in the 10s is not going to work. And I'm a champion player who made it to champion, and I'm only earning it in the 30s. And each one of my chests costs 90. So instead of getting a chest for 2 wins, I'm needing to get 3 wins to get a chest. And you can understand how with only 30 games per day with your ECR, you only if you want to earn a decent amount of chests, you need to be playing in that top league. So it's definitely a very interesting setup we're going into now. It'll be very interesting to see how many chests we are all averaging each day. And even though they are going to be worth quite a bit more, there's still that issue of maybe you not pulling quite as many as you hope for, but that's going to push us all to maybe try to league up and get to those upper leagues as quick as possible. All right, thanks everybody. I'll talk to you later.